Well, good morning, Hakapukas. Trying to make some coffee. Oh my. Powerhouse. How are you, my friend? How's it going, man? Oh, we're going to go all the way around the lake to the circumference of it. And no food, just coffee. I'm going to bring like a shitload of coffee out there. Good to have you aboard, man. I will look at, let me get some coffee. I will look at your newest creations. Tell me how things are going in your world. Young man, grandson, or, yeah, hopefully the girlfriend's doing well. These things are going well with you. So that's what we're going to do. Yeah. Hey, guess what happened last night? I'd say it a good thing. Well, both of them were good. There's this woman out here she comes out here and looks at the sunsets. And her and I talked past couple of months we talk off and on. She came by about 10 o'clock last night, 9 o'clock. She was looking at the sunset, so I got the fire going really good. She walks up to the fire, right? She says, hey, you mind if I come up here to the fire? I don't mean to be intrusive or anything. No, go right ahead. And she said, yeah, I said, we've talked and everything. I mean, you're not a stranger. And we got to talking, and she told me that a month ago her boyfriend cheated on her. And she said, hope you don't find this weird, but I've been watching you. And said, you seem to be a very decent man. And I said, well, I guess you could say so. I'm going to tell you this while I'm walking over here with getting the coffee going here, man. We got the cheats. We have a cheat sighting. Cheat sighting right down here. Cheat sighting. He found my coffee cup. Look at that. Thanks, Cheats. Cheats found the coffee cup. So we got to talking. And she told me a little bit about her life and struggles. And I told her about my struggles. And so I said, why don't you sit down? She sat in the other chair. And so she reached over and grabbed my hand. She said, I hope you don't mind, do you? I said, no, go right ahead. And one thing led to the other. I put a comforter down on the ground in front of the fire. And, yeah, it was quite pleasurable. Her name is Linda. So, yeah, man, Hunter was just telling me about my experience last night. It was quite pleasurable, shall I say the least. Guess I'll use the power station to make the coffee. Generator's loud. So, this looks like a mess back here, but it's not. This is my living room. I wasn't kidding you when I said I'm moving in. I'm putting tarps back here. This is my table I'm building right here. This is my living room, my sound system. I'm not kidding you. I'm all the way back. I'm building a little log cabin back there. They did. A cop, but he was nice. Very decent. He just was surprised. He said, he said, how did you get over here? I said, I drove. He said, don't you know the road's closed? I said, I have permission from the construction people to come through here, as long as I'm careful. And let me put you on a tripod. Yeah, so I got me some good pussy last night. Very good pussy. And so she's going to be back Saturday. So this is the third piece of ass. Well, I wouldn't say pieces of ass. Third beautiful ladies that I, excuse me for me like Hakapukin are not making any sense because I'm all excited. I really am. Will this stay up here? I don't know. Maybe it will. Hey, that might actually stay, boys. But it's going the wrong way. There we go. I'm going to grab the coffee maker right here. So all this was built in 1940. This is actual cherry tongue and groove flooring. You know what it's worth? You don't want to know what it's worth. Ain't a lot of money. Buku's amount of money. I mean, buku's. I got the coffee maker, put it there. Plug it in down here. Right there. Plug it right here. Water in it. Water. Mushrooms. I got some mushrooms. I got mushrooms over here, boys. Oh, wait a minute. You can't see. Let me show you. Oh, I'm walking really slow. I don't know why. I really didn't do. I don't recall really doing too much yesterday. It's that damn sciatica. Sciatica is a bitch. Oh, yeah. Oh, oh, maybe that'll stay. No. How about here? There. Oh. That working? Yeah. I have to bring you over closer. I need to get a camera person, camera woman. I wonder if she'd be willing to do cameraing for me this Saturday. So hold the camera. How about over here instead? Yeah. Maybe like that. Yeah, there's the coffee maker. Let me get the mushrooms. They're back in here. Coffee climbing up here first thing in the morning. Oh! Ooh, that's a knee killer. That's a knee killer. Coffee stuff. Mushroom stuff. Oh. Yeah, coffee. Oh. So that was pleasurable. She was really hot. It took me 10 minutes to get inside of her because the Red Bull is so wide. But we worked it out. She went in her car, got her special superpowered KY, and we made it happen. So now I got another one. How was it gonna fucking end, boys? It's never gonna end because I will go to the day I die. I will be having pussy left and right. So we're good with the cops. The cops just had to report someone stealing metal. Which obviously I don't steal. And he saw I was just camping out. But we're good. And I showed him the safe. You know, the safe down there next to the. All right, let's see if this works. It's a lot of power here. 900 watts. This is 2,500 watts, this power station. Still got Wi-Fi. Yep, still got Wi-Fi. And that needs to go here. Like this. Should get a better signal right there. I'm kind of taking it easy. So how things going with you, Powerhouse? Hopefully they're well. So I got this other phone. I can look at your station. I mean your channel. But we sit over here in the living room or the sound system. Oh, there we go. Hell yeah. I love my coffee, man. I'm so happy to be free of alcohol. I really am, boys. So these speakers, they're LGs. And each one of them is, no. I can't remember. I think they're combined 5,000 watts. So can you imagine? I'm going to try to figure a way to hook up my electric guitar. Somehow, boys. I don't know how, but I'll do it. Will that stay? Maybe. Oh, I don't know. It might stay. We'll put you over here to stay. Yeah. Maybe that'll stay. Yeah. So here's the living room here. What you think about the living room, boys? you like the living room? I could put a tarp over here, Fuck yeah. But actually, let's go back here. I don't think you guys have seen what I got going back here. Let me show you. I'm going to drive the van right back here. And I'm going to build a log cabin. All these trees are going. I already did this here. This is a natural deer trail. So guess what? I can sit in my van and I can hunt. What do you think about that? Cool or not cool? This is at my disposal. I don't own it, which is good I don't, because I'm going to build a log cabin back here. I'm going to park the van right back here. What do you think, boys? This is a deer trail that goes right around here. That way, this way. What you think? Cool? I can just disappear. Right here, I could park the van right over here, and no one would even know I'm back here. The art of camouflage. Nice place, huh? See? Your cheese should be back here. Hi, cheese. Hi, cheese. There's cheese. No one owns it. It is a free gift from the Dowling Society, the Dowling family in Union County. No one technically owns. Well, part of their family still does, but they gave it without strings attached to the public. You can camp here as long as you want to, as long as you don't do drugs, alcohol, or cause any issues. Why? Where is he? I can put my boat out there as long as I want to. In fact, the game warden said there's a guy who had one out there for 3 years. Yep, there's Cheech. So what you think? And this is my son's Andrew's ashes are here. And then when I told that, expressed that to the cop, he said, oh man, he said, I'm so sorry. He says, I apologize for being so sharp. He said, but I just had to check you out. So now I got a second cop buddy, which is good to have. He gave me his personal number, cell phone number, if I needed to get a hold of him. Isn't that fucking, how many cops do that? How many cops give you them personal fucking cell phone number? We talked for 30 minutes. In fact, he came back here. He said, Alan, you know how to live. He sat in this chair right here. And that's my table. I'll show you how I'm going to do the table right here with tongue and groove. This is going on the ship. You just turn it like that. And then you put another piece. Let's see. Go back. I'm going to plane this. You know what planing is, right? Put it like that, and it just goes in there. Well, I'll just hammer it in. But it goes in there like that, see? Yeah, that's how it goes, like that. You get the idea. It's going to be a beautiful table. Yep. What? Where are you? What? Come here, hurry up. Oh, are you okay? He's playing, him and I play this game. He's a damsel in distress now. Come on, hurry up, are you okay? He pretends like something got him. Come here, hurry up. There he comes. Come on, hurry up. Oh, he's not even, he's going to play, look. There he goes. Ah, there he goes. See what I mean? Now he wants to play. So, boys, let's have some coffee, shall we? We shall have some coffee. We shall have some coffee. So, it's cool. Very cool. We've got a lot to do today. I'm coming over nice and slow and easy. So. Well, let's do that. I want to go ahead. I've been wanting to express myself, and I'm among friends that won't make fun of me or ask me or say, you need to stop crying or on your channel, blah, blah, blah. I think you guys are friends, so let's do it, shall we? If you got the time, do you have the time? Guys, I will tell you just in a small, I need to do a book, but I'll tell you what happened in my world, in my life, just kind of briefly. Do your whole life. I like that. I'm going to tell you what I did my whole life. Well, I'm an empath, very powerful empath, which you know what that is. Ones who think more of others and want to help others more than themselves. But I'm modified now. Now I choose to love myself, then love others first. So that way I can be fit to do it. So when I was born, the feeling I had was dread. I do remember way back when I was born. It was terrible dread. My mother hated me because I still remember and feel the energy. I saw the look on her face. My eyes were open. It was a blur, but I saw the look. The doctor said, "Oh, look, Mary, it's a boy, and he's got big feet like you." She was not happy. She wanted a girl because her first she had a son. He had a lot of issues like her, paranoid schizophrenia, this, that, and the other, a lot of bad issues. And her daughter was mentally retarded. I appreciate that very much, Powerhouse. Thank you so much, God. So, when you're just born and you feel the rejection of your mother, of hate, that's bad. That's bad. I appreciate it, guys. I really do appreciate it. I appreciate it. I'm glad you asked, Connor. I really did. But you probably didn't expect this, but I'll get into the point of why I'm successful, how I became successful. And it's a lot like how this 20-year-old man right here that I love very much, his attitude is don't give up. He keeps pushing forward. Very beautiful young man. Powerhouse. That's why I named him Powerhouse. So life goes on. And all throughout my life, I tried to help my mother, to love my mother, and she pushed me away. When I tried to give her a hug, she pushed me away. So I started acting like her, mean, giving her the meanness back. She didn't like that. But overall, I tried to help her, but she went to her grave miserable, died miserable and hateful. So I remember when I was 1 year old, my sister Deborah Joy, that was her name, Deborah Joy Spring, she was always happy, always laughing. My mother was a surprise. All of a sudden, the police officer and two social workers just walked and go to take her. And my mother saying, "Take her, I don't want her. Take her, I wanted a daughter that was perfect." So I couldn't understand why my sister would cry. First time I ever played a part cry. But I'm going to do this, okay? So I'm just going to let you hear my voice because if you don't mind, I just want you to hear my voice. So, so I started crying and they took her. I never saw her again. Ever. Never saw her again. Until when she died, I felt her spirit so strongly with me. She died three months before my brother died in 1984. So then my brother and we end up in foster homes. Foster homes. She has them take us. Him and I were in foster homes and group homes for 3 years. And group homes back then were dreadful. They were dreadful. But it says 0. You guys still with me? It says 0. Sometimes it's wrong. But it was dreadful. Cheech. Let me just say Cheech is over here. Cheech, what are you doing on my furniture? Well, it's okay, I guess. You can have that chair. Shred it up. Shred it up, Cheech. Go ahead. You can shred it up. So, man, I appreciate that, Power. So, foster homes were terrible back then, man. And I found out later my sister went to a hideous place, an insane asylum, that they finally closed down. She was put in there, excuse me, in the 60s. In the 60s. A hideous, insane asylum. So she suffered badly. But she communicates with me now as a spirit. It helps me. Oh, we'll just kind of just breeze forward, man. And I know all of us have had our hardships. We have had our tragedies. It's terrible, man, the things that we have gone through as human beings. Bear with me. I'll give you some really good advice, very good advice to help you guys get beyond any kind of hardship this, and get beyond your past, any kind of tragedy, trauma, and just have peace like he does. Peace. Do you have peace? You do, don't you? So, I wish I would have got adopted out, man. I wish I did. But I ended up back with my mother and father. They moved here to Florida, Jacksonville, Florida, 1970. And I flew down on an airplane. I think it was a 727. Yeah, 727. My first experience. Things seemed to have been okay, but then she started back the way she was. Not so. It was terrible. I had a bad childhood then. Bad. Her wickedness was off the chart. So at 16, I moved out. I had my own job, my own place. Guess what? She pursued me. One morning, the only transportation I had was a little Suzuki 50cc two-stroke. One of the first ones they made back in the 70s. That was my transportation. He's shredding it. Look at him shred it. He's shredding it. And that's fine. The chair is worth quite a bit of money, but am I worried about it? He's having fun, and he's my buddy. He could shred it all he wants to, right? You're going to shred it. Shred it. Go ahead, shred it. Shred it. He's my buddy. So, yeah, I showed Linda this back here, man. She said, can't we just go back after, I made love to her? The first time I came in her, I said, come on back here with me. Oh, you're not gonna kill me, and you're not a serial killer. I said, hell no, just come on back here. And sure enough, she walked back and she said, oh my God. And later, she said she'd be back Saturday. She said, you make sure you have our living room romantically inclined. And I am. It's going to be set up nice for her and I. I'll have a nice little tarp over the top, man. Ooh, now women love romantic shit. So, I'm 16, have my own job, even have a girlfriend, and my mother fucked that up. You're never gonna have anyone like me. Get rid of her. It's either me or her. That's how she talks. It's me or her, bitch. Get rid of her. Now it brings back memories of Throw Your Mama Off the Train. We need to watch that, because I won't get a copyright strike. I'm going to go ahead. That's going to be my goal today, is watch Throw Your Mama Off the Train on I got a little 43-inch TV, but it'll work. We'll set it back here on this table and watch Throw Your Mama Off the Train. You know what I mean? We will. We'll do that. Are we still live? Let's see. Yeah, we live now. Might have lost this. That damn power station doesn't work. Let me plug it in to the correct power station. Oh. Let's see if it's working. Nope. It did it again. Yep. My girlfriend is a dark romance and a book talk girl. Ooh, hell yeah. and you're just a man for it, right? That's why she already loves you, right? You just how long did you meet her, Powerhouse? Would I impose too much to know your first name? Would that be okay? If you don't feel comfortable, I'll just keep calling you Powerhouse. But I'd like to know your first name. And my name, of course, is Alan. But James, right? James. I'm just guessing James. I might be wrong, but James, Johnny. No, I don't know. Chi-Chi, is your name Cheech? I know your name is Cheech, right? So, so she persuades my dad. They steal my motorcycle, and they probably just threw it away somewhere because she said motorcycles are dangerous, right? I shouldn't have one, right? Ain't that some shit that I should not have a motorcycle? What an adventure to go around the whole circumference of the lake. That will be cool. Uh, Very interesting. So basically, at 18, and I could have left earlier. Had a Honda XL 350 Enduro. I got on that. My brother was in Connecticut. I rode all the way to fucking Connecticut on that from Jacksonville, Florida, on a Enduro. Boy, that was a ride. That bike there. I went to college and I put what they called a 412 kit in it, and it was fast, very fast. I finally blew the damn piston up in it. I did. I blew the piston. Oh, you still got me here, or do I need to? It doesn't look like. Hang on. All right, it keeps going in and out. I guess it says. Were you able to hear? Oh, Dusty, Jake. Well, fuck yeah, Jake. Jake is a perfect name, Jake. Fuck yeah. Well, Dusty, good to have you aboard. A cop came by last night from Union County, knocked on the side of the van, and he said he had reports of someone stealing metal from the construction site. And after we talked a little bit, he obviously knew that I did not do it. And he said, well, how did you get over here? He said, the road is closed. And I could have been a smartass and said, oh, I drove here. I said, well, sir, I said, the construction folks said that they give me permission to come through the road as long as I'm careful. After it rains, where they, cut through the road when they pack the sand down. So he understood that. Then what really floated his boat, I said, would you like to see something at the lake? He said, well, what is it? He said, you'll see. That intrigued him. So I showed him the safe that someone stole. And he said, holy shit. So they're going to send an investigator out. He said, well, if you would, don't touch it. I said, no. I said, I have touched it a little. He said, well, that's all right. He said, but just don't move it. Don't touch it. And so that's cool. And also, yeah, man. Yes, I got the third pussy this week. The third pussy since Sunday. And it was fine. A woman named Linda that lives in Lake Butler, right up the road, has been observing me on the kayak. You know how women are. They like to kind of observe you first before they walk over. I had a fire going out here about 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, somewhere on there. She walks, oh, may I stand in front of your fire? It's a little cool, and it wasn't cool. That right there, when a woman says that, she's interested in you. That means her. Oh, yes. She is interested, and she was. So she mentioned that her boyfriend cheated on her a month ago. She got rid of him. And and I saw him when he'd come on. He was a piece of scraggly looking character. So she's 30. Doesn't smoke, doesn't drink. Well, what a plus. Hasn't had any children yet. Is that a song? Let me stand next to your. Oh, fuck yeah. Oh my God, Dusty. Oh, that was some sweet pussy. It took me 20 minutes to get inside of her. But she said, "Oh, damn, I'm so frustrated. Oh, I'm sorry. It's not you." She says, "I've been so uptight and anxious, had so much anxiety. Usually I'm more relaxed." So she went out there and got her a couple of small little vodkas. And she doesn't drink though, right? She said, "You mind?" He said, "I just have to." Says, "I'm not going to drink after this, but this will be worth it." She just sucked them both down, right? Then she had the KY, and I put the KY on her pussy. And lo and behold, 5 minutes later, it slid right in. And ooh, fuck yeah, boys. Fuck yeah, boys. That was some good pussy right there. Extremely good pussy. So this went on for 2 hours. And she left, and she said, "Would you like to come home with me? I live with my mother. I'm taking care of her, but she doesn't mind." I said, "Not right now." I said, "I will meet your mother, okay?" I said, "I'm kind of going through a lot." Um, yeah, exactly. But it was she just said, and she couldn't. I could not. I barely got 2 fingers inside her. She was so high anxiety. Uh, I got her to come 3 times just with my tongue, but but that just made it worse. Her pussy tightened up. Fucker, you couldn't get a damn freaking flea dick inside of that then. Oh yeah, oh man, I'll tell you, for educational purposes only. So I did manage to cunt in 2 hours. I came in her 4 times, and she was. And this is the first time I've ever seen a woman um, within 2 hours seeing the effect of my oxytocin. But usually it takes a day or two. She was like, "Oh my God, why do I feel so calm? Why do I feel so happy?" She said, "I've never had this." And I told her, I said, "You know what oxytocin is?" "I think I do." And I said, "Well, that's why." I said, "I happen to have some very powerful fit oxytocin. I work on it." And so she'll be back Saturday. Ooh, can you imagine if the cop rolled up? Like, the cop rolled up an hour later after that. Imagine if he rolled up and we're doing it down and dirty. What could he say? We're consenting adults, but it is a public place. We had our clothes off right next to the fire. We would just wrap ourselves in a blanket. We would just roll over like in a cocoon, and he could come over and imagine. And I'll say with a voice, "Hey, motherfucker, you fucking pig, goddamn perverted pig bastard pig, you better get your ass out of here." I'll do that. And he probably would leave. No, I wouldn't do that. He would probably, out of respect, just move on. You know what I mean? So she'll be here. So back to my childhood. Um, so at 18, I left. My brother lived up in Stratford, Connecticut, in a rooming house with other dudes. And I got so much pussy up there. I was 18, and you should have seen me when I was 18. Oh my God, just fucking hair like down here, just chiseled looks. My face was chiseled. Had no body fat, no body fat. And all the young women kept coming to see me. And the other boys were getting jealous. I said, "God damn, Alan, would you share some of that pussy?" I had 2 or 3 at a time. Once they got word, they called me the Florida boy. And pretty much I'd say I had 30 pieces of pussy every week. From women there was a couple that were underage, and I didn't know, and I asked them, and 2 sisters, and they looked older. Their father came up the steps with a baseball bat. I put my hand, I said, listen to me. I said, "You need to go ahead and stop," because I was going to go ahead and fuck him up and tell me what's going on. She said, "You fuck my daughters, blah, 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 blah. And I don't care if they said that they told you that they were." 18 and 19. I don't care. You fuck. I said, listen, sir, I did not know. And I asked them. And he calmed down. He said, all right, bud. He said, I can't fault you for that. He's, and he took off. So now I always ask for ID and a birth fucking certificate. Well, not last night. So yeah, I'm up there. I worked at a plastic factory, making good money up there. Really good money. Really good money for the time. And I would go. I would take trips to Yale. Yale. You talk about back then in 19. What was it? 1979. The women in Yale. Oh my God. Ooh, they snuck me in the female dorm because word got around about, they called me the Italian stallion. The word got around, and there were 40 women waiting for me. And I managed to service every fucking one. I couldn't come in every one of them because, I wasn't as powerful sexually as I am now. No problem now. Yeah, 40 women now? Fuck yeah, line them up. Line them up. No problem, man. Because when you're fit and you have my genetics, you produce a lot of semen. All the time. I feel my balls churning like a butter churn. It's the butter churn. My balls are like a damn butter churn. They're churning and churning. They're waiting for the butter. They're waiting for the butter. They are. Dirty Rodney here at your service. So Yale was fun. Man, I love New Haven. Yale was fun. Then I brought them back. They knew where I lived, right? And then I did finally get my boys there, my men. They kept complaining. They felt left out. I said, all right. I said, wait till 8 o'clock tonight. And sure enough, 4 cars rolled up. With 15 beautiful young ladies, and it sounded like a fucking zoo. Them boys had not had pussy in years. Some of the guys were 60 years old. There were 10 of them. We lived in this 3-story rooming house. 10 of them. And boy, did they thank me, man. They would, hey, Alan, want something at the store? And I drank a little bit, not a whole lot. Drank a little bit back then. One day I got whiskey dick, though. Damn it. And couldn't get it up. And then the most beautifulest one showed up. Could not get it up. Had whiskey dick. So no more whiskey dick for me. So beyond that, then it gets worse. I get married to the wrong woman, and it's hell and hell. And I guess finally, maybe off and on, I would get reset in my life, reset myself. But not until really I turned 50. But then I got fucked up with the wrong women. Then I got back on my pain. I got oxycodone, got on that shit. So at 60, I started to reset emotionally. I was still drinking a little bit. But lo and behold, 8 months ago, now I'm in my zone. And nothing or no one can get me out of my zone. So I had a tree service, made a lot of money, a lawn service. Right now, I don't worry about money because the universe will just bring it to me, or my resources like this. All this was free. That flooring is worth a lot of money. You can't buy it anymore of that quality. It's been out in the weather, and it shows no signs of deformation because the kind of wood it's made out of. So, yeah. Right, Cheech? Cheech! Right, Cheech? Hi, Cheech. Say hi. My name is Cheech. Say hi. He's looking at a squirrel up in that tree. Right there. I think I'm going to build a tree fort. Who wants to build a fucking tree fort? Any of you guys? I got the lumber to do so. I've already got permission. They said nothing too large and nothing necessarily permanent. It said it has to be part of nature. Is a tree fort part of nature? My sexual desire. Yeah. And plus I loved her. Yeah. I loved her very much. And, you know, I just saw my ex-wife the other day. We've known each other since 1980 and have had 4 children together. 2 have passed. So I just have my son and my daughter. You can ask any question you want to, Walnut, any question you want to. Can I call you your real name on the channel? Would it be all right if I do that? I know Jake. I like to say Jake instead of his real name, which it suits him. He's like, Jake, Dave. I love you, Dave. I love you, Dave. Here, Dave. Come here. Dave, here. I usually do this for women, but we got this bromance going on. We have a bromance on the channel, so here we go. Here, Dave. I love you. Have peace. There you go, buddy. Have peace. There. Let me take some of that anxiety. There we go. And Jake. There you go, buddy. And this goes for your girlfriend, too. I'm doing this for your girlfriend. Here. Done deal. Done deal. So, yeah. Yeah. So any questions, by all means, I'll tell you pretty much almost anything, really. Yeah, it is. What did it feel like? Kind of like a warm, kind of like throughout your whole body. That's the way it's supposed to feel. Nothing too powerful, just something throughout your whole body. Yeah, it's to reset you. And that was my love that I give to my friends. That's my love that I give to them. So to you guys. And Johanna, she hasn't been on the channel very often. She thought that she said that Jack hasn't either. Jack told her that I called her a liar. I did no such. I did not call Johanna a liar. Apparently, I think Lee is causing all this bullshit because that's who Lee is. He's a troll. Lee is really a troll. So if Lee comes back, just instantly take him off the channel for me. I would appreciate that. Because now I found out, because Lee is a cold bastard. When I was crying, doing this right here, you know, I won't go into detail. We're going to let it go. But if you would, yeah. He's very funny. I just don't know why he attacked me like that when I was crying for my sons, saying that it's not the place to be crying online, on social media or whatever. Basically like that, not word for word. But plus he said some other shit. Like I said, I'm looking for a woman that has lost a child where her and I can help each other out. Oh, you don't need a relationship. You need to get... And he constantly tells me I need psychiatric help. He's the fucking one that needs... Yeah, he hurt me. I started crying, and I had to shut the stream down, and I'm still in a dark place from it. I am. I'm still in a very dark place. Because I was talking about my son Andrew's ashes. And I said, I love being here, but it's overwhelming. I need to go ahead and probably just move on from here. And me just saying that, I'm a nut to Lee. I'm a nut to Johanna. Because, you know, Johanna said that she's had a really good life, good parents, and never had these kind of experiences I've had. I'm guessing Lee, he lives with his mother, and that's good. And I've sent a lot of healing to his mother. We have. But I would never say, if he was crying for his mother, I would never attack him like that. So, I'm not crying for myself. I'm just disappointed that there's people like him still out there saying shit like that. Because you could cause someone that's suicidal to do it. You can. And this is not suicide, the stupid fucking AI. I'm not talking about... See, they're wanting to do it again, give me another strike. And this time, I'm not going to ask for appeal. I'm just going to end this fucking channel. We'll do something else somewhere else. I don't know where. We'll figure it out. For you guys that are, you know, the main part of the channel, just a handful of you. So this is what we're going, after I drink that pot of coffee, we're going out in the lake. I'm going to go 10 miles, the whole circumference of the lake. It's 10 miles on that kayak without stopping. It's going to take us 2 or 3 hours at least. It's a long haul, 10 miles on a kayak. It is a long haul. Okay, Jake. Yeah, I don't know, but I don't know what it is, but I just can't. I love his sense of humor, his creativity, but on the other hand, maybe we can make. I haven't banned him from the channel yet. Okay, but the last comment he made, was calling me a liar. And I could go back on that stream and retrieve those comments. I'm sure I can if I know how to. I'll have to get Brian to help me paste it, and you'll see the comments. Johanna remembers, and Johanna didn't mean any harm. Apparently, she must still believe. She has it. Usually, she's here 2 or 3 hours at a time. She must believe Lee and Jack. So be it. That's the only thing I assume, because she comes back for a few seconds and leaves. So then the first time if you want to delete me, go ahead. What the fuck is that? Why would I want to delete her? So this right here to me sounds like Johanna has got some issues also, and I don't play games. If someone wants to play a game with me, boys, they will lose. They will lose, always lose. I guarantee you that. There's no way they're going to fucking win. Because I don't play games. I just cut it off right before the game gets started. I detect it, I sense it, I feel it, and I shut it fucking down right then and there. It has no way of fucking with me. And I push this protection for you guys too, because you're important to me. I will not allow people to hurt my friends. They will not hurt my friends. I just won't allow it. Put this over here, I guess. Maybe that'll stay. I don't know. Perhaps. Oh. So, yeah. So, Hunter, if you're still here, you want to know what I've done all my life to get to this point. Actually, it's off and on. I've just always had a curious side of me when I wasn't drinking or doing alcohol or shit like that. I've always been very curious. And thus, it's paid off. So this is what I do. I love my life. Pretty much I like to be by myself most of the time. Unless I find a twin flame. And Johanna was a twin flame. Previously, she doesn't remember. And it doesn't matter now, because it's now. It's not then. So I have several twin flames that I can go ahead. I guess I'm just going to go ahead and summon one. I have several throughout the years. And no big deal. I can do it. I'm allowed to do that. Oh, Powerhouse, let's look at your stuff, shall we? Enough of me. So, Hunter, that's pretty much in it in a nutshell. I'm going to write a book. That's the goal. because I can. I don't even have to write it down. I don't even have to write it down, to be honest with you. What? Him? Him? He's live? Today, Friday? Hell yeah. Is it Friday or is it my imagination? It's Steve. Steve. We'll have to get to you in a little bit, Powerhouse. Steve, I can't wait to play my new guitar with you. Well, fuck yeah. There we go.
Steve, I can't wait to play my new guitar with you. Hello, Alan. Lee Charlton, Best in Love are my front three.
Hello, meow.
Oh, here we go. Steve's got chopped. Dispensary opens in 25 minutes. Gwen's got money. She's going to get fucking high. The dogs are...
Hello, everyone. I love all of you.
All
right. You got it going on.
Might get some Tim Hortons.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. No problem, Hunter. I understand. We're good, brother. We're good. Here's Steve. Do you know who Steve is? Steve Balboni.
It's a good day. Hell yeah.
I can put it on the on here where you can see it if you want to go check him out. I'm gonna be visiting this guy and his wife. August, September, somewhere around there. Well, that's Steve, yeah.
Play something by Weezer.
I tell you, this guy, man, him and I are going to jam. And I think Cooler Taste is going to try to join us. Cooler Taste on the channel. So that'll be a sight soon. So he could do that rhythm, and I will zip the lead on that. And it will sound mad. Or I'll play the drums. I could play the drums. Or the harmonica. There's no limitations. You know what I mean, boys? No limitations at all.
I get enough exposure. Have you exposed yourself enough today, Lee? I should learn some Lee. Pantera fucking Hostile. I never heard that Pantera song. It's only half two, but if you want to start early, dude, you gotta start early exposing yourself.
Yeah. Oh.
It's alright. Lee and Steve are great musicians. I agree. Thanks. Now just imagine all the music we can create when Lee comes here to move in with Miss B's mom.
Yeah,
That's music now.
I'm all coffeeed up. I'm ready to hit the lake. I am.
Thanks, Quinn. I appreciate that.
A pleasant surprise this morning, my son.
Fuck, you turned me into Kelly. Now, Steve, here is a test. Can you play the opening riff to Alive by Pearl Jam?
Ah, Kai. We got Steve
Shit,
is actually
how's that
doing
go?
something here. Ah. Fuck yeah. I want you to start living your dream, Walnut, even if it's a microcosm of it. Go take a break, go do something seriously, man. Seriously, just do it on a small scale. You know, and like I told you, you're welcome to this is a public domain. Bring your tent, bring an RV or whatever, rent an RV. Come on out here, man. We'll have fun. We'll have a lot of fun. We will.
Do I need to look it up?
A lot
I'm
of fun.
pretty sure I'm on the right track.
So
It's funny, I never learned that song. I could play the intro to Corduroy at 400 beats per minute. Steve, play a 16-bar Corduroy.
it's your dream, and that's what's important.
Nickelodeon. A present surprise this morning, my
It's,
son.
it's
Hello,
your dream,
Alan.
bro.
You are close. Slide to the 7th.
We're gonna grab another phone, and we're gonna go out in the lake.
Oh, shit.
Get everything I need.
That's it, right?
There you go. Do you have a lake close by where you are, Dusty? I don't know if you have a lake close by. All right, let me gather what I need.
Sorry, slide to the 9th. Yeah. Do you consider the 28 string idea I came up by myself? You know, Lee, I put some thought into it. It just seems too expensive. Is Tim Rick Beato? Yeah, if Rick Beato was like 20 years younger. This needs more cowbell here, right? I feel like this is great music for getting a Red Bull. Actually, it's not a Red Bull. It's here, I'll show you. Actually, long life, large Yes. Yeah.
Alrighty, we're getting ready to roll. I gotta feed the Chiefs. Trying to feed the Chiefs. What do you want, Chiefs?
The song. I know what you meant, Glenn. Glenn, why are you in my basement? Are you Glenn the basement dweller? Are you Rexy the stinky dog? I'm free for this coolness. No hole on this channel. We don't want to listen to Courtney Love. Dude, you didn't hear anything. It's just me. Even if I'm locked in the basement, at least it's the American dream. You're not wrong. There's worse things. At least there's AC. It'll be cold and damp. It'll be cold and damp.
Alrighty, boys, we're getting ready to go.
Play Nevermind Secret Track? Isn't that
like soon? Ah, you should stop, Walnut. You should. You have a kayak, have a way to move it. If not, get an inflatable kayak. Spend that hour before and after the lake. Seriously. Steve, I am broadcasting your channel. Yeah.
Greasy Ford, Glenn, all those ducks. That would be $1,600 a month, Glenn. Prime name real estate down in that.
How much not to play Freebird? Well, let's get suited up for the occasion, shall we? Yeah, get shit inflatable. You know, that'll reset you, man. A lot of inflatables have a battery-powered built-in pump. You don't have to fiddle with it; just press a button. It inflates. Look, Dirty Rodney, like my inflatable blow-up doll. That bitch took my credit cards at a mall. And what I do, I filled that bitch up with fucking hydrogen. And I told her, hey, fly over there to no-fly zone up there in the D.C. area. And sure enough, she got blown out of the sky. That bitch will never take my credit cards to the mall. All right, make sure this thing is always loaded. It's cap and ball. Loaded with silver. Yep. Loaded with silver, boys. Yeah, Steve is having a great time there. I'm glad he is. Oh no, blow up woman! I got one of those. Mrs. Walnut blows up. Oh, hey, you said, huh? I got a woman like that too. She blows up all the fucking time. I got one of those. Mrs. Walnut blows up all over nothing. See, the last time Estelle, my ex-girlfriend Estelle, she wanted me to eat a pussy. You know what I did? I started blowing and I blew and I blew. I huffed and I puffed and I blew her up. I went, she got like that and went boom. Oh, it was a mess. That was a mess. They couldn't identify what the fuck that was. Oh, but don't do that to Mrs. Walnut. Fuck you. Don't do that. No, don't blow her up. You might need her. What the fuck's going on with Dirty Rodney? Oh, hell yeah. We'll take 2 phones with us. I should take the watch, but I'm not worried about it. Both of these are water resistant. So, what the hell happened here? Oh, that's what happened. I ordered a power station, and I needed another one, and I said, what the fuck happened here? Oh, fuck. Dirty Rodney. I'm going to have to fucking, oh shit, I shouldn't have blown her up. I shouldn't have blown her up. Because she had a purse with her, and all the money was in it, and it blew up. It went flying all over the fucking place. But before you blow your woman up, make sure you grab her purse and a wallet. Right, boys? You should. Put him in the van, and we'll take off. Alrighty. See if I can get this tripod to stick down in the hole fairly well. Maybe I can. Ooh. I do. I do. In fact, I retired when I was 30 for about a year. I did, when I was 30. So let me find something to put in here so this thing will, yeah. Something like that. Yeah. That might stay. Yeah, you can see pretty good over here and over there. All right, well, let's go, shall we? We shall go. We're going to go 10 miles on the lake this morning. It's going to take us a little bit. 10 miles. Miles, boys, and the old sciatica is raging, so I've got to go easy. I might need to put some wheels on this, because if I move the old sciatica the wrong way, I'm done. Still lake, I'm usually going to see tons of alligators out there. Bunch of alligators. Big ones too. Very large alligators. 9 miles all the way around the circumference of this lake. It's a roll. And they roll, boys. One, two, three, four alligators within 200 feet. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, within 1,000 feet. That's how big my eyes. Yep, that's a lot of gators. And there's one over there, right over there where that disturbance is. He went out underneath the water. He did. Make sure it's working. Yep, it's working. I'll be looking with the other phone at your comment. And I'm going to get smaller portable Wi-Fi from T-Mobile. It's $200, but I'm going to buy it. And it's waterproof, totally waterproof. It's IP Sun 68. And instead of having to carry the big one out here, I could just stick it, in a pocket. And that way we can have clear. That hurts first thing in the morning. That hurts. Oh, that'll be good. Yeah. My paddle's cracked, so I have to really be careful, or it will break. So we're just gonna go like really easy. In order to get my back straightened out. And this is good for the lower back. 10 miles. Yeah, I can do it without a sweat. I mean, you think about it. Look at this lake. Look at this lake. All the way around this way. Around that way. I might be wrong. It might not be 10 miles. Either way, it could only be, hell, a quarter mile, less than a half a mile from the other side. I don't know. Something like that. Well, let's go. Might see some monsters. Might hit a dead area with the Wi-Fi. I'll reset it. It's harder to paddle with no turbulence on a lake like this. Go here. No rush. Well, that happens sometimes. Yeah, I'll just drag an 11-footer live and clear the fucking campground. So we're back now. We're back. Put you back over here where we were. Here I am, boys. Here I am. Am, boys. Am, boys. Ain't nobody out here except for me. Nobody. Um, that cop, he said, Alan, he said, you got balls. He says, don't you know the size of these alligators out here? Don't you know that the swamp ape has been spotted? I said, fuck yeah. I said, I've seen a swamp ape. No big deal. He said, Alan, he says, there's snakes out here. He says, there's fucking rattlesnakes that are 11 feet long. I know that. So he's like, God damn. He said, God damn, Alan. God damn, Alan. I said, what the fuck? I said, what the fuck? He did. He did. Make sure this is going like some kind of delay. Yeah, we're good. We got a really good stream here.
Yeah, we're good. We got a really good stream.
Let's go back and check the
Let's go back and check the.
AI. That's where my right hemisphere refuses to connect to the left hemisphere, but it's fine. No big deal. Check the van out now. So there is an alligator right over there. There's a trail of bubbles. Right over that way. I'll show you in a second. All right. Very quiet out here. Very quiet. Well, you may not have a signal. There we go. Let's see. We're still live. Yeah. It's like we're still live, boys. Okay. How's the signal? Ain't nobody here but me and 5,000 alligators all hiding. They know who I am. They fear me big time, and that's the way it should be. They fear me. Uh, you know, Just the way I roll. Just the way I roll, baby. No big deal. Right, boys. All right, let's go. We've only gone 300 feet. We got, oh, I would guess at least 20,000 feet to go. Joy to ride. So as time progresses, I get settled in and get a home. Hopefully it has been emotionally, it has been terrible for me, literally dealing with, all the losses that I've had in my life. To be very honest with you, I seem to exhibit this just perfectness all the time, but I'm not. I will no longer, in front of certain people, be expressing my emotions. You guys, yes, but some certain people I won't. In fact, I might just zip them off the channel because I find there's some kind of coldness that I don't like they have. Here comes an airplane, and they fly over here all the time. Private planes. Yeah, they come across here all the time. Yeah. Thought I put my rag in here, but I don't see it. So I didn't. My sweat rag. Not here. Well, I don't know if we have a signal. Looks like we do. Oh, there we go. Yeah, we're 5 seconds into delay. Just that's the walnut's probably lurking in the background. But Jake, I will get to your stuff later. Channel, buddy. I think I'd like to hear some music. Go perfect for this. I could do that. Do I have YouTube music? Probably not. Just have to do this. How about no music? So we got these nice little sandy beaches now. If this lake stays down, this is going to be beautiful. These little sandy beaches. It'll be great. I just eat up this quietness. I just eat it up. Nice little sandy beach. I love it, man. I can bring my chair out here. Part of me says, well, nice beer would be nice, but I'm not going to do that. I don't want to start that fucking chain of fucking destruction again. Yes. I Okay, we don't have a stream. We do have a stream. All right, it's just my other phone. We do have a stream. Just the Motorola should have went ahead and got another phone. There we go. Now it's skip live. All right. How's it going, Jake? Let's get moving. Apparently the stream is behind. Skip to live and let's see. Here we go. Here's where we are right here. Yeah. This is a little beach right here. So let's get further out. I got a bad signal in this area. It's gonna come and go. So what can I say? Oh. Watch that shit. Yeah. I hit something. Get on out of here. Apparently that log. Sometimes they reposition themselves. You literally can get stuck out here for an hour trying. Once you get stuck on something, oh, like that, that's not good. I am stuck. So if I don't do this right, I'm stuck. I'm on several things. Once I get dislodged, that's it. And there's sharp, razor sharp pieces of stuff under here. All right, I think I got it. So this might be more than 3 hours. I'm just taking my time. I'm in no hurry. So I'm shredding myself now. Shredding. Burning some of my excessive fat in reserve. All right, so we're going now. That is worth a lot of money over there, that submerged log. Good, yeah, this is cellular data right here. This is cellular data. Let me turn this. Right there, that big log is worth a lot of money. I'm gonna harvest that. When I get my boat out here, I'm gonna lift it up on the boat. I'm gonna cut it, bring it to shore, and that's thousands of dollars right there. That's furniture grade cypress. Furniture grade. That is thousands of years old right there. When you cut into that, the color is exquisite. That stump is worth tons of money. All this is mine. I've already got permission to retrieve it. It's all mine. Yep. And there's a little snake. Just slithering that way. All right, let's roll. All right.
Hello, little snake. Hello, little McWater Monster. How are you? I could come right up if I wanted to. He just looking at me like, who the fuck are you? Magical, man, magical. Linda will be here. I'll have a kayak for her. I'm hoping she'll be like, she lives in Lake Butler. Oh, with her mama. Takes care of her mother. She's 30. Never had any children. She wants to, once we get to know each other, she will have to go to an attorney and do a prenup. But I'm not, that's just the way I roll. Not that I'm not a responsible man. I just don't, I look at it this way. I would say that we would both be responsible. However, I don't like any pressure. I do it out of my heart. That's just the way I roll. So let's go over this way, shall we? Check this out, boys. Isn't this a thing of beauty someone would pay? I'm going to go ahead and harvest this. This right here would cost you, look at this. Look at this, guys. Check it out. You know what this is sculpture right here. Nature's sculpture. What do you think of that? Right there. That's nature's sculpture. What do you think? Let me turn it this way. All right. Hang on, you'll see it in just a second. Right there. Isn't that a beautiful piece of sculpture? Might not be able to see it very well. Let's get a little closer. Right there. Isn't that beautiful? Right here. That is worth tons of money right there. And it's hard as a rock. It is harder than fucking rock. I can cut it with my chainsaw and take it out of here today. What do you say? What do you say? Fuck yeah. I'm gonna take it because it's mine. It's fucking mine. No, I'm not heading back. We're going all the way around the lake. Yeah, all the way around. And later, I'm back. But however, it's not catching up for some reason. All right, we should be live. All right, we should be here now. So, yeah. All right, we should have it back. This is my world, baby. So, most likely, I would say, the way Linda talked, she said I could stay with her at her house at her mother's place. But I don't want to do that. I'll be honest with you. I've had bad experiences. I've just met her. Kind of throws a red flag up when she says she doesn't drink, doesn't smoke. And mind you, I'm having a hard time. I'm very wide. I'm having a hard time getting inside of her pussy. So she goes out there, brings 2 small vodkas. And next thing I know, she chuggles them both down. And then she hands me the freaking KY. And she said, would you mind? And sure enough, 5 minutes later, she was relaxed. And screaming like a fucking damn wild animal. A pleasure. So, this is where burning. Oh, now I'm on a stump. So I got to be careful. Hear that? That's on a stump. So I got to try to get off of that. There we go. That's why I go nice and slow through here. Nice and slow, boys. All right. How did this happen? Why is my face here? I don't know. Skip the live. All right, here we go. So here we are right now. So that's the back of my head. All right, so she was very hot last night. She hasn't had. She said she broke up with her boyfriend a month ago, and I gotta say, she was the most voluptuous woman one of the most that I ever met. Very petite, 30 years old, takes care of herself. Um, just very beautiful, and it was a pleasure. Very much. I am. See, here's the thing about being fit and having great circulation as a man at 64 years old is I want it all the time. I want pussy all the fuck. Now, I could literally just fuck all the time. I could fuck. I'm not kidding. I could pleasure a lady all the time. Ladies all the time. One wouldn't be enough. Because every woman has a certain aroma. And some aromas are better. And it really has nothing to do with what they eat, what they drink. Exercise is important. It's their fucking attitude. A woman that is not toxic doesn't, people say, oh, she's a vegetarian, so her pussy smells good. Not necessarily. Not necessarily. It's her attitude, to be honest with you boys. It's her attitude. So there's a female, a big one, right over there. And I'm prepared. The paddle's about done. If it breaks, I'll improvise and make something. I'll just make my own paddle. So, yeah. I will. We got Steve.
Human salami. I bought a bunch of strobe fireworks. Dude, hell yeah.
Steve, an 8-foot alligator.
Strobe fireworks?
An 8-foot alligator tried to kill me.
Now what the hell are strobe fireworks? That's a new
Tried to kill me.
one to me.
Well, you know who won.
What the fuck are
Well, you know who won.
strobe fireworks, my dude?
Scuba Steve Baloney is the ultimate baloney.
He's coming to steal my bolts, I just know it.
There he is.
These bolts were sold $12, dude. $12? Yeah.
Let Baloney know that I'm watching him at the lake, if you would.
Scuba Steve Balboni, the ultimate baloney. I can't say anything. My pillow smells like a pickled egg. Dude, Lee, wash your shit. You need to upgrade your pillows. They whistle like an alarm and flash black and white like anti-air missiles. Dude, that's pretty sick. I want those. That's my type of fireworks. That sounds very annoying. I want to annoy my neighbors with that.
Ain't nothing better than being out here and watching the Balbonis having you guys with
Tried
me.
to kill me. Well, you know who won. Alan, did you eat the alligator yet? Would you like to make some gator stew? Dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge again. Hello, Patches of the Land. Rest in peace, Rip Torn. What a hell of an actor, dude. Rest in peace. Good old Patches of Houlihan. Died doing what he loves. Gooning. Mine just chirped and flashed black and white flares. Are you talking about the smoke alarm? My smoke alarm does that. Good thing I have fresh batteries in my house and I'm able to change them instead of being a lazy fucking lowlife.
I took the batteries out of the smoke alarm because my girlfriend needed them in her vibrator. That's a good one. Took the batteries out of the smoke alarm Because my
The first
girlfriend.
sign of a smoke alarm chirping, just change the battery. It's like pennies. Takes 2 minutes. Plus, I can't even have the smoke alarm chirp in my house anyway, because Rex and Ben freak the fuck out. Good old crickets. You bet your head.
All right, let's see what I'm doing.
Got no reaction.
I should be here. Do I have a signal? Yes, we do. All right, boys. I'm right here, boys. I'm here. All self-service, no Wi-Fi. All right, boys. Where's Balboni?
You can dodge a wrench. You can dodge an anal graping. You mean gaping? Just during the night, it's concerning. Fuck it anyway. Fuck it, Lee. Gives a fucking rat ass, right? So I always say, it gives a fucking rat's ass. Fuck 'em. Suck my cock.
And then we had a fire, and I had to pull her vibrator out of her pussy
Stuff like that.
and put the batteries back in the smoke alarm.
Oh, god damn. I want to go out and do stuff, but it's so hot, it really doesn't give me any motivation. And I'm not talking about going out.
Hey, man, get you some of that Hot Shots Stiction Eliminator.
Even just in the house
Stiction Eliminator for that 300.
and having to drive somewhere and get out of the car sucks ball back. My Chrysler 300 is burning oil. This must be a Okay, Tyler. I don't know how to say this, but I'm kind of a big deal. I have many leather-bound books, and my apartment smells of rich mahogany. Oh, okay, so now we got Will
Stiction Eliminator.
Farrell in the chat. Ron Burgundy's here. So this guy just goes around with accounts named after
Stiction Eliminator.
characters from movies from the mid-2000s. Very powerful.
Now, he's on Wi-Fi and has got his
Why would you do that?
Wi-Fi
You already know you have
sucks,
a fire.
man.
You don't need the alarm to warn you there's a fire. You already know there's a fire. So why'd you even bother doing that, Alan? Sorry, Alan. I gotta call you out on that one. Systemic racism. W. Allen. What's good, boss? Hello, Powerhouse. Hey, man, you some of that hot shot eliminator? That's 300? I don't know what that means. Alan, are you doing speech to text again? Dispensary power.
Hakapuka, haka.
Was out.
Zabaduda.
You fucking kidding me, Gwen? No. So you didn't get your powerful weed marijuana? Your powerful marijuana weed?
Ah,
So what do you do now? And why was the power outage? Just because it's so fucking hot? I forgot.
hell yeah. Powerhouse was on my channel, and now he's on the Balboni's. Fuck yeah.
Back in the garage. We're gonna. A noodle.
You're short. I'll look. And go back over here and promote your short. Okay, my grandson Powerhouse needs you to subscribe to his channel.
I just farted on my hand and made a peanut butter jelly sandwich. Cool. I would go to another one, but I have reward. That's pretty powerful. Hey guys, you're in my trunk. How do I know that my brake lights are working? Poopy butter and jelly. Okay, my grandson Powerhouse needs you to subscribe to his channel. Oh, okay, Alan. Okay, Alan, sure.
Well, apparently his stream is not that good. Let's get rolling, shall we? We shall. I'll have to look at your upload when we get on the shore, buddy. Let's get going. Enjoy the view. I'll have to look at your. This is my world, boys. And we've only gone, how far have we gone? Not far. 2,500 feet. We'll see. There's turtles out here that are 3 feet wide. There are snapper turtles that are 3 feet wide, gigantic freshwater turtles. And I think I could hunt one. I got to check and make sure. If I can, I will be cooking a turtle in the half shell on the barbie, organs and all. That's the organ meat by far is the best stuff. Oh, I know what I need. I need to look and make sure that everything's good in the van.
There you go.
So how do we do that? We do this, do that, do that, and we do this. So I rely mostly on my sense of smell when it comes with the alligators. I can smell an aggressive alligator, big time. So make sure this live stream is still going here in the van. Yep. And you can hear Balboni speaking. Everything is good in the van. So I could watch what's going on.
You need.
All right. Let's switch back over to Lion right there. Nice having all these 2 channels. Well, Hakapukas. Let's go.
Well, Hakapuka. Let's go.
Submerged something like, yep, right there there's one. So I'm gonna get on out of here. And we got a baby alligator up here traveling across the lake. Go say hello to him. Big alligator right in front of me. A big one. Submerged, probably I would say 6, 7 feet long. I'm gonna let him know who I am. Here we go, I got him. I got his body when I did that. So I let him know who I am. I'm the apex predator, he's not. So the lake being down like this, a lot of people don't explore it, and I can find anything, literally anything. I need to bring my metal detector out here. It's going to take hundreds of inches of rain to bring this lake up, and then it'll just go right down because of saturation. There's not much saturation around the lake. It's very dry. So just let the old legs just stretch them out like that. And that's how I show an alligator not to fuck with my legs right there. He'll go for that paddle first because he'll think that's part of my leg. He'll go for the paddle. He will. So YouTube is made up of, you see everything goes on in my life, almost everything. I tell you about other things I can't put on camera, obviously. Perhaps to encourage you to be outrageous like I am and live life outrageously. This is, I might climb up on here. I might do that when I'm like 50 pounds lighter. However, it does kind of nice though, huh? Kind of like that. Pretty cool. This is very old, thousands of years old is what we're looking at right now. It is thousands of years old, baby.
When?
Yeah. Yep. Thousands of years old. I'm surprised that, hey, Hal, or Jake, do me a favor, go over to Balboni's and ask them to pop over. Ask Steve to pop over on my channel now. He can do it, I'm sure. If you would, to pop over at least for a glimpse of what, so they could see what I'm saying. I would appreciate that, bro. Yeah, ask the Balboni's if they would pop over here for a little bit. Ask the Balboni's if they would pop. Well, it's not doing it. I would appreciate that. Okay. So they might not. I won't get disappointed if they don't, but they probably will. That way they can enjoy what I'm doing right now. They would if I got eaten by an alligator or fighting an alligator. Yeah, they pop over. That might happen. Yeah, I'm not saying it won't happen. It could happen. I doubt it though, because my pheromones are so fucking powerful. I exhibit an extreme extraterrestrial apex predator. An extreme. There we are. We're here. And it's still going. Alrighty, yakadoodle-doo. Here I am. Yep, got one right over there. Got a crocodile right over there.
Yep, got one right over
Just jumped in the water.
Got a crocodile right over
Yeah, he's in the investigative mode. About an 8-footer, he just jumped in the water, underneath, crawling on the bottom, heading my way right now. I'll get out of his territory. It's his place. I've invaded his place. We're about 3,000 feet from where we were. And we got another at least 20,000 more to go. All right, this black mold is medicinal for pain. If you're in a lot of pain, I'm gonna show you what to do. Just scrape just a tiny bit of it, not much. Right here. That black stuff. Oh hell yeah! Don't want to put a whole lot. Just wet your finger. Stick your finger on it like that. Right there. And it is almost as good. It doesn't make you high though. It's almost as good as morphine. But it doesn't make you high. I cannot tell scientists about this. They don't even know about it. Because they'll use it nefariously and make a lot of money off of it. And they're already doing that shit. But why should I fucking increase their bank accounts?
there. Crocodile right over there.
Hell yeah.
Just jumped in the water.
So if you would, Powerhouse, head over to the Balbonis, ask them to come check it out over here. But yeah, it is definitely, we're going to continue on. So we're doing about 4 miles per hour, which is fast. So this over here is the previous Eagle. Here comes an aircraft. They fly over here all the time. Military chopper. Here it comes. They're permitted to deviate their plan to come see us. Check it out. Check these guys out. Watch. And they wave at me. Here he comes. He may not. He'll come over this way. They love the lake. There he is. I've had them fly right over me, 400 or 500 feet, and all the dudes will be waving. Yeah, he's gonna eventually get over there on that end of the lake. Especially, I've had the Coast Guard fly over and check on me and make sure that he okay, buddy? Like, fuck yeah. Coast Guard. Because the Coast Guard is not limited to just in the ocean. They have jurisdiction here. And they do their training in a lot of places. All right, this is where there was a mama that nested here. I'm going to go see if she's still here. Because a mama gator will nest in the same place till the day she dies. Unless a rival kills her or chases her away. Unlikely though, because there's males that sometimes, not always, sometimes they will protect that female. They will eat the babies. The males, most males are cannibals. They will eat the babies. So we'll see if I see any signs of her. And just because this is her nesting area doesn't mean she could be on the other side of the lake. For mating reasons. Yeah. The females, just like my girlfriends, who come to me. So we're going to sit here and see if she comes out. I'm going to call her. That is, what that is, sounds silly to you. There she is. The stream is probably ended though. I don't know. They're here. Boop, boop. That's her over there. She's saying hello. She knows who I am. She recognizes the kayak. Stream. No, we're going. Okay, listen. It just, yeah, we're going to go look at her. She's about 9 feet long. She's big. She will not hurt me. She recognizes mine. We're going to go say hello to her. She'll probably come over here. And if you see the sheer size, she is as long as my kayak. She'll be over here. However, we're going to go over there to her. Very carefully because I have submerged some. I never trust an alligator. I never. They're instinctual. Once they can't help themselves. You're done. When they taste it, you're devoured. She's right over here. Yeah. There she is. There she is. Ah, fuck. She just went up there. So you guys might actually see something I don't. All right, she has not flapped her tail. She's not warning me, so we're good. The direct approach always works with an alligator. Yep, yep, right there. That's where she goes in and out of the water. And there's her trail. Right through here. That big trail. I don't know if you can see it or not. Right there. She's a big girl. She's right over there. Just laying there. This is a beaver dam, or this is a beaver mound right here. So actually, it's an otter. It's not a beaver. It's an otter, and they have the same, pretty much the same behavior. I think, but this is their little mound right here. That her, that was her back there. Right here. And I think I could hunt them things for a snack. Well, we're gonna zip it now. Yeah, I'm gonna go all the way down the lake. And there's that gigantic, holy shit, motherfucker. There's an 11-footer right there, just waiting for me. Holy shit. I'm not even getting close to him. Here, we're gonna get on out of here. He's very aggressive. I don't wanna get close to him. Several very large alligators. We're going to the lagoon. This is where I'm going to park my the boat right over there, the lagoon. Sunday, I'm going to get it out of here, whether it's done or not. It floats. I will put it right over here with the trolling over. Any of you trolls want to volunteer kicking, right over there. There is a 10-footer going across the lake there. Uh-huh. 10 male. And babies. And the mama. Holy shit. Hear that? That's unusual. That's unusual. She's allowing a male to be with her with her babies. Now that's fucked up. She must trust him. Right here. This is our lagoon. And yeah. In that grass. Right there.
8-footer, he just jumped in the water. Underneath.
So this is where I'm putting the right in this area. And I'll have little alligators. This is their territory. They won't mess with me. I will not get in the water though here. This is their territory. I will not feed them. When a human being feeds an alligator, you're basically giving other human beings a death sentence, literally. They don't know the difference between you and the food you give them. Check this out. This cool. This is how high the lake used to be. It's down 3 feet. That's how high it used to be. Ain't that some shit? So a lot of these alligators have known. I've been at this lake for 6 years, and they grow fast. A lot of them remember me. They do. Slowly will I go through here. I don't want to get stuck on that shit. They can't help with your instinct. They can't do it. They will kill me. If they can, I won't let them. I'm on a stump now. So that's that. And I might go ahead and put it on. There's 2 lagoons here. Oh, there! Look at the baby right there. See the baby alligator? There's the baby right there. See, right there, boys. Yeah, there's the baby. The mama's right over there. He's going back to the mama. The mama, look at that. There's the baby. Look at that. The mama feels safe. I might know this guy. For him to come up, yeah, I remember him. Fuck yeah. There's Charles. Charles, hi, buddy. Here's Charles. Come here, Charlie. That's Charles. Yeah. How's the family doing, Charles? Charles, tiny baby. Now he's right over here where the mom is, and the male. But the mama knows she will not attack me. She won't hurt me. She's over here. Her boyfriend is here. Several babies. So I slowly go over here to show no aggression. I'm downwind, which is another good thing. So they can't smell me. Right here. They're right over here. She can come up and take my head right off if she wants to. Or the male. They are stealthy, and they're right there, right there. Holy shit. See the tail? Look at the tail right there. Look at that black thing. That is the tail. That is a big fucking alligator. Here, I am within 10 feet of probably a 8-foot alligator. 10 feet. I'm within 10 feet of an 8-foot alligator. I'm within 10 feet. Yeah, 10 feet of an 8-foot alligator right now. Yeah. I'm within 10 feet of an 8-foot alligator. Alrighty, let's continue around. Right ahead, there's a big one right there. They're loaded with alligators around here. Swimming this way, this little guy over there. About 4 feet. So apparently, most of these alligators remember me, remember the kayak. So I'm just a big granddaddy alligator, that's all I am. And I'm an apex predator, so they won't fuck with me. I get in the water, it's a different ballgame. I get cut on a stump and bleed, I'm done. There'll be 20 of them on my ass. And all you can do is move stuff, okay? I'm just gonna zip it and not do much. Big gator. Regular thing, at least 75 to 100 feet get bored easily. I might put it on the other side of the lake. I have to decide. There's so many options here because actually, you know what? I still get a good picture of sundown and sunrise. Yeah, this would be suitable anywhere on the side. This is like the western south over. I brought nothing to drink for myself. I don't eat it. However, I can just, the lake water is clean enough easily to drink. If you have a reasonable immune system, do not drink it close to the shore. Drink it out here, at least 50 feet, then you're good. But I don't even need to drink it. I have no hat. I don't need it. This is sunlight. 90 degrees now. It feels like in the hundreds. No big deal. I don't burn. That's just the way I am. I'm an anomaly. I'm an exception to the rule. I don't even follow rules. Foolish rules, I think. Rules to protect myself and others. Safety, fuck safety. I'm cautious, but I'm not safe. Cool though. I don't buy cheap. Just don't. So we're 1/3 around the lake. We are about 1/3. We're 1/3 around the lake. Yeah. We are about 1/3. So we're out here. All right. Let's go. This is the way out here. I'll be honest with you. I'm gonna go ahead and just push you. Here is where this creek is, right here in this channel. It's way back there. This is Dowling Lake, but Swift Creek right over here. Get some shade, but where there's shade, there's other alligators. They can smell me though. I'm down. I'm up window down. There's a baby right there in front of me. So there's a mama. Hello, little baby. There's a mama around here. So I'm a tempting morsel to them. And much of a tempting morsel. All right, it's still stuck way back. It's got to skip the wire. It hasn't yet. Here we are. Now we're live. Letting the phone cool off. What's Bell doing?
Dragon Crystal in. What's up, No Name Beer? I'm back. Yeah, I gotta go. On this podcast, the guy.
It's like 90 degrees in the shade. All right. I am here. I am here. I am here.
And maybe that's a good thing, Gwen. I should
I have been eaten by an alligator. I will
roll
catch
my
you
Gucci
another
to sell
time.
fleshlights. Hell yeah. Let's create an OnlyFans. Yo, brother, is my short? I don't know if it's working. I don't know, Powerhouse. If I click on it right now, my stream will X out. I'd buy one.
I will check on your short right now, Powerhouse.
Those silicone butts.
I will stop my stream.
Leave.
I will stop my stream and check out for you.
Are you thinking about getting one? Will you make a short of it? Will you make a song about it? Will you make a song about it?
All right, Powerhouse. Let me see if I can't find it. Huh? Powerhouse. I always got time for you, son, grandson. Here we go. 413. 430 right in the middle of fucking nowhere. I paid the big bucks for my cell phone first, bitch. Here he is. What's that? Motherfucker, somebody put lights down. There he is. I always got time. I fucking shut my stream down. It don't matter. I won't shut. I don't have to shut it down. I got 4 fucking phones and 2 streams. What do you think, buddy? How about it? What do you think, buddy? Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Yep, it's there. You got 22 subscribers. You do. You do. Proud of you there, buddy boy. I'm proud of you. You got 22 subscribers.
Proud of you there, buddy boy.
And yes.
You are.
Yes. My channel are for fucking real men, not manginas. My channel are for fucking real men, not manginas. I'm telling you right now. If you're a mangina, you best get the fuck off my channel. Seriously, just get the fuck off my channel. We know you're a mangina. We know you're a fucking mangina. Get off my channel, all you manginas. Only men like Jake or Dave are allowed. Not mangina. I'm telling you right now. If you're a mangina, you better get the fuck off my channel. Seriously, get the fuck off. Get off my channel, all you man-giant ginas. We know you're a mangina. We know you're a mangina. Get off my channel, all you manginas, only men. That's right. Fucking manginas. Let's go. Shall we? No ways to go. Check my van. I don't really have all day. So, I always have the option to change my mind because let's see, I was looking in the van. Yeah. Everything's good. Balboni is keeping the van. There's the van on my other channel. Yeah. Okay. Let's head back. Maybe about 15 minutes to get there. We've got a good hungry. someone. Give me eyes are so good. That's a motorcycle. Someone's there with a motorcycle at the lake. Or a four-wheeler. That's how good the eyes are. From here, I'm looking at 2,200 feet away. That couldn't be her. What the fuck? That's her. Holy shit. Wake up and smell the pussy, baby. Ooh. Looks like her. She's waving. Oh, yeah. It's Linda. It's fucking Linda. There's Linda. She must be coming back for more. Fuck yeah. Here she is. Good. I love surprises like that, boys. Yes, sir. Just fucking wake up and smell the pussy. It's right there. It's so easy. Smell that pussy. She's just sitting there waiting for me. I'm going to zoom in on her with this phone. Just for shit and giggles. Have to get turned around a little bit. Oh, this phone sucks. Could be that. Did you get him or not? Yeah, that's her standing there. That's her. Let's go see. I think it could be because I'm desiring pussy. It's just my imagination. It's a mirage. Is what it is, boys. It's a mirage. Yeah, it's not real. It's a simulation. Yeah, she's a simulation. No, she's not. I could smell her pussy right now, all the way 1,500 feet. I can smell her pussy. But yeah. And the flash. The phone doesn't overheat, but the battery doesn't die first. I'd say the phone's going to overheat and die. You guys are going to be SOL. I'll be banging her. You'll be wondering, what is she doing? tired? Fuck, I never get tired. You should know that. I think I'll go ahead and make love to her for 3 hours straight. That's what I'm talking about. Well, phone's overheating. You waiting for me at the. Siri. Oh. Oh, man. Way too tight. She walked back to her car. Yes. Ain't you tired? No. I heard you fucking asking me if I'm tired, bitch. Shut the fuck up. So most of these people on YouTube are trolls. Even the ones that tell you that they love you are trolls. Are bullies in disguise. That's just what it is. Yeah, she's in her car. Waiting for me. She's starting without me. Yeah, she is. She started her car up. Now she's starting without me. No hurry though, it's just pussy. I got plenty of it. Why should I get? I'll let her. I'm gonna text her and ask her to swim out here. I bet she'd do it. She'd do that for the Red Bull. You got the Red Bull? Fuck it. She definitely. Let's go ahead and text her. Let's do that right now, boys. Boys. Well, is it working? Yeah. Have the phone on. I just cooled the phone off. What'd you say? Find some pine sap to glue. Yeah, pine sap works very well. Where's that Cheech? Oh, hang on a second. What the fuck? Hang on a second. What is that Cheech? I don't even know this woman. First time I got intimate with her last night. And now she's got my cat in her car. She could take off and cheek snap me. She could cheek snap me. I will have to lay in the water. And I got terrible inflammation. I'm doing this. Like, out of this world. Painfulness. All right. Another 700 feet. Believe me, I won't be out of breath. In about 10 minutes, I will be inside a beautiful educational purposes only. Inside of her. Always. I think I'm going to introduce her to what's called anal. She said she's never had anal before, so she's going to be screaming. Boy, she's going to enjoy it. I gotta say. Hope I don't cause her to start drinking again. I'm gonna give her an ultimatum. You start drinking again, you don't get the Red Bull. You're gonna have to take it like a man, baby. Bend over. No drinking for the pain. Pain will give you pleasure eventually. But it's when you get out of pain, it's like, ooh, without mind altering, meditation purposes. Oh, I smell a big alligator. Oh, let the old legs stretch out. Yeah. They won't. Not at all. gonna sit out early. Yeah. Why aren't you in a hurry? There's a piece of ass waiting for you out there. Because I'm just not in a hurry. That's why. I just am not. Vaginas are like fucking, oh, I gotta get the pussy. So you sell your soul for a pussy, for a very toxic vagina. Sell your own fucking soul. What the fuck's wrong with you? Seriously. And my battery is dead on the van, but I have a junction. After all, you'll be buying me a new battery. Other battery will still be good for something. I like surprises like that. When a woman surprises me in a good way, oh fuck yeah. She did not want to leave. She said, please. Said, I want you to spend the rest of your life with me. What she said. I said, I don't want you to get too damn attracted too close to me right yet. You need to learn who I am. I'm not a nice guy. I'm kind, but I could be very unpleasant. She said, you're 49, she's 30. Like she's parked right there next to the van. Yep. So, I'll see you guys, who knows how long. When the vans are rocking, don't come fucking knocking. Hooray. Don't come knocking. Well, then again, if you want to join, and yeah, watch the stream, you want to come out here and join, but she would have to check you out. She would have to do a cavity search and make sure that you don't have any creatures crawling around up your vagina that aren't supposed to be there. Or any crotch crickets crawling on your dick, man. She'll have to do a cavity search. And, yeah. Well, what can I say? Yep, that's it for her. Yeah. There she is. Her and Cheech. What's going on? She brought me fucking breakfast. She made me breakfast at home and brought it to me. Is that something? I just basically, I've seen her out here. I've talked to her. So her and I got intimate last night. And she's already fucking got planned. That's how women are. Once you give a woman something really good, she wants to freaking. She will fight off any other women, the competition, to make sure that you stay in her life forever. Literally. Literally. She will make sure. Without a shadow. We have a stream, but I just talked for fucking 10 minutes for nothing. I might have yapped for 10 minutes for nothing. Fuck, that pisses me off. Let's see if we have a stream. Yeah, we have one, but apparently no one's watching. Rule. Yeah, anyone, no one's watching here. What the fuck? Well, I don't know if you heard me, but Linda is there in her car, and she is in her car cooling off. I get some tang. I'm going to grab some Batang. Is what I'm going to do. Because I'm going to grab that Batang. I'm going to go grab the Batang. Yeah, there's Patang waiting for me in her car. So when the van is a knockin', don't come. When the van is a rockin', don't come a knockin'. Unless you happen to be one beautiful lady, you want to join in the fun and have a little red bull. So, I was saying in about 2 minutes, I will be enjoying myself. 2 minutes. So I don't have to wait till Sunday for Selena back. I think that Linda is probably going to join Selena and I. Who knows where? Could be anywhere. Oh yeah. Sure, I'm obsessed with pussy. What else should I be obsessed with? Damn right I'm going to be obsessed. Fucking 64 years old and can still please several women at the same fucking time. Big fucking deal. So I'm a circus freak. Man, there she is. There's her car. Yeah, man. There she is. Hey, fuck yeah. Ah. I tell you, arthritis is a bitch. Arthritis is a fucking bitch. Oh, it is. It is a bitch. Supposed to be an old man's disease, right? Fortunately, young people get arthritis too. They do. Yeah, baby. Yeah, she's sitting in her car. Sitting in her car. Just waiting for me. Waiting for I. Who is I? I am I. Oh, fuck. That hurts. That hurts to do that. Whoa. That hurts to do what I just did. Where the hell did everyone go? Man. Well, whatever. I'm gonna zip it. I'm gonna end it anyway. I'm gonna end the stream because I'm going to see her.